Well, hello, my Lambda Lambs. Welcome back to another episode of What the F with me, Sunny Larue, also known as the professional martini drinking blogger. Okay, let's talk about Patricia Thomas. Peter Thomas, the former husband of Real Housewives of Atlanta alum Cynthia Bailey. So she's like, I'm glad that's over. And he got himself into a lot of trouble. But before we dive into the thick of it all, you guys know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that notification bell so you won't miss out on when I post new episodes, go live, or post updates. It is the freest and easiest way to support the channel. And if you like to follow me on social media, I'm on all platforms. My handle is @SunnyLaRue17, or simply Google Sunny Larue 17, and all my social media links, websites, podcasts, and more are available, and you can click through and follow me that way. So now, let's sip on this piece of tea. All right, you guys, I have to break out with my glam drink, because Peter Pumpkin Eater, what is going on with him? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, y'all. This is just a mess, child. This is Okay, so Peter Thomas, aka Patricia. Thank you, Nene, for that tidbit. He's the former husband of Cynthia Bailey, who is an alum of Real Housewives of Atlanta. She is a friend to Sutton Strack on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, so she appeared in a couple of episodes there. Well, I don't know why they keep connecting her to Peter. They've been divorced for quite some time, and I know she's like, why y'all bringing me into it? Now, who said that? Why y'all bringing me into this? Sorry, Cynthia, but it is what it is. Now, according to page 6, because we sort our sources here, and this is what the article that we're reading, and this is trending, so we're going to talk about it. So according to page 6, and all the other entertainment outlets, Entertainment Tonight, TMZ, page 6, all of them are reporting this. Inquisitor, all of them. Thomas has been arrested for DUI, okay? Drinking under the influence, all right? So he was booked in Cobb County, Georgia, okay? And we have a mug shot right here. So he was booked, and he was cited for driving without a license. Really, Peter? What does that even mean? Does that mean your license expired? Did your license get suspended? What is going on when you're driving without a license? I want to know. We want to know. What does that mean? Okay, give us detail. Not having proof of insurance. What? Really? Okay. Failure to maintain lane, expired or no tags. So not only you're driving without a license, no proof of insurance, you're driving with expired tags too, in Cobb County in Atlanta, Georgia? Wow. And violation of traffic control device. What does that mean? What does this mean? Okay, so he's booked on those charges, right? And he's in jail. A judge decreed that Thomas, 63, he doesn't look bad for 63, but, people call him Little Papa Smurf. I don't know why they did. I think he's handsome. I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys think. But, he looks good for 63. So anyway, Patricia Thomas is prohibited from drinking alcohol and ingesting marijuana. He also must submit to a random drug test and alcohol testing at his own cost, and he cannot possess any firearms. Okay, so he bailed himself out. The bail was $3,000. Okay, yes. So now he is on a plane, y'all, sipping some Starbucks coffee, right? He's on a plane. He's going to Berlin to visit his grandson and hang out with his family over there, okay? And although his reps did not get back to any of the outlets like Page 6 for comments, Peter takes it upon himself to go on his Instagram and give us a little bit of an update as to what is going on with him. Okay, now keep in mind, he already been arrested and released for DUI. Bar 1 in Miami has closed down, and child, let me tell you, yes, that Bar 1 where Mia Thompson from Real Housewives of Potomac proceeded to throw a drink on Wendy of Cessfo and then take her handbag and try to hit Wendy with, because she inserted herself in the mess between Patricia, Peter, and Wendy, who had the right sense not to go into business with this man, because now that Bar 1 is closed. Yes, that one. Right? The one in Atlanta is closed, and I'm assuming the one in Baltimore is closed. Okay? Now, the one in Miami, where all the stuff went down with the Real Housewives of Potomac, the vendors didn't get paid, the employees did not get paid. The employees were standing outside banging on the door saying, Peter, our checks bounced. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, M? Effer? What are you gonna do? Pay me. You owe me my paycheck, right? He in there allegedly hiding out from all these people, the vendors and the employees. So let's put this in perspective, okay? Because if he's not a great business person, right, which technically that don't mean anything, some businesses go out all the time, but Peter don't have a great track record. Let's just face it, he does not have a great track record, y'all. So this, driving without a license, which is how explain that to us, please. Driving without tags, driving without insurance. Okay, so he's on the plane sipping on his Starbucks, and he goes, quote, I refuse to blow. Okay, because when you get stopped for a DUI, you have to blow into this thing, and you can say, no, I don't want to blow into it, but they're going to take you to jail either way, so it doesn't matter, right? I spent the night in the hospital because my blood pressure was so high. They told me I had to turn myself in because there was going to be a warrant, so I did so. Turn myself in, bail myself out within 3 hours. Okay, so this is what he's saying on his Instagram, and I would play the respond, but there's music in the background, and you know how YouTube is, so, and I don't need no copyright strike. So he pays the bail, he was released. Then he goes on to sarcastically thank the officer involved in his experience, okay? So he's complaining about the situation, and he's like, of all the venues and all the years I've been in this game, I've never been arrested for DUI. Okay. I am mindful about that, he says. I have a little brother that got killed because of drunk driving, so I'm really mindful about that. So he ended his session with thanking the fans for their concern, okay? And then the next video you see of Peter, he's in Berlin with his grandson celebrating birthdays and life, okay? But here's the thing that I want to point out to you, all right? So we know he got arrested for DUI. You know he did not have a license, did not have tags, did not have insurance. We know all his bar ones are closed down. We know what happened in Miami, where you had the employees literally getting ready to knock down the doors to get inside to get their checks because they haven't been paid in months. This to me is like a you to his vendors, to his employees, to his business partners, everyone who he has been in business with, okay? This to me, what he put on his Instagram right here is a FU. So he goes on to say, y'all with the heart, bad news. As you can see here, bad news, right? And laughing faces crying. As a responsible vendor, I am responsible. I need a drink. No point intended. This is Diet Coke Zero, Cherry Coke Zero, but I need a drink on that one. Y'all tell me if that's not a FU to those employees, to those vendors, to his investors. I don't know, something is wrong with Peter. I can't say what it is. I'm not a therapist, so I don't know. I just know that something's not right with him. For him to put this on Instagram and make a joke out of it, there's nothing funny about a DUI. Nothing funny about that at all. And I tell you one thing though, as bad as they say the cops are down in Georgia, if his ass was here in LA, let's say South Central, let's say Compton, let's say Riverside, San Bernardino, okay, East LA, this guy would not be on no plane leaving the country, sipping on some Starbucks, making fun of the situation of the DUI, okay? Because his ass, first of all, they would have thumped him a couple of times regardless of who he was. He's a black guy with no license, no vehicle registration, the tags are expired, and no insurance, okay? They would have figured out a way to keep his ass in jail for a couple of days before going to see a judge. And his bail wouldn't have been $3,000. We would have been talking about anywhere between $15,000 to $20,000 to start with all the violations, because it's expensive to be out here in California, right? He's lucky. Anytime he had to go to the hospital for his blood pressure, they'd be like, no, you ain't going to no hospital for your blood pressure. You're going to the med bay at the central station down there. And they would have handcuffed him to a bed and kept him in there for 24 hours and then brought him back to the jail and then processed his ass. Okay? So to make fun of that to me, and then you go on to say you don't take driving with, drunk, you don't take that lightly because your brother, you're laughing at the situation here on your Instagram. There's nothing funny about that. And then it's like a big F you to your employees and your vendors that you have not yet paid. How can you afford to go to Berlin? How can you afford to go to Berlin? And how can you even afford a $3,000 bill when you ain't got your license, you ain't got the registration, you ain't got no insurance, you couldn't keep the lights on in your bar one businesses, you couldn't pay your employees, and you didn't pay your vendors, but you're a responsible vendor. Lord help me. I don't like this. I don't like when these reality celebrities, and I know I'm saying that loosely, do these things. They make fun of serious situations. It's just mind-boggling to me. And he's going around escaping like it's okay. mocking the it's not like he, okay, you know what, y'all. Ooh, child. I'm going to turn it over to you, co-hosts, my little lambs. What do you guys think of this situation? Are you as done as I am? I hope that this is the one time and the last time I'm going to be reporting on Peter Thomas, because I think it's just disgusting how his behavior is towards this whole situation, and mocking it on social media, laughing at it, thinking this is something to be funny about. There's nothing funny about this. There's nothing funny about getting a DUI. He could have killed somebody. Oh, I shouldn't have said that word. He could have K'd somebody. He could have seriously hurt somebody. He could have seriously hurt himself, right? And his employees, his former employees, who have not been paid for the work that they did. It's just mind-boggling, the attitude that this man is having towards all of this situation. But you guys, let me know what you think, lambs. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think of this? Let's keep this conversation going, okay? So that's it for this episode. I'm still working on more hot topics and interesting, trending conversations that's going on social media that I'm going to be presenting to you in the coming hours, days, and weeks. So be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and make sure you turn that notification on, because without the bell, you're not going to get notified on when I'm uploading new videos, uploading updates, or going live. So that is the best way to support the channel. It's a free and easy way to support the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.